We're live, I think. Are we live? We're live.
Can we have a
There's
look
no
at
one here. There's no one here yet.
Do you know where the comments are?
Oh, yeah, we need to click on here, don't we? We need to mute this. We need to... Is anyone here? Hang on, I'm just trying to figure things out. One moment. I haven't done a live for like 2 years. So... Hello! We have Homebird Farm UK and Joanne with us. Hey guys, finally figured out how to do the live chat thing. So, Rue's with us, and all of a sudden I'm feeling like a little bit nervous.
I haven't done this in a while, really.
I think the last live that we did was 2018 on Christmas Eve. So, yeah. So, how is everyone? Hi Willow Grove. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
I am nervous. I'm not very good at these, but I thought, you know, we haven't done... I've filmed videos, but I haven't been very good at editing lately, so I thought I'd better do something to say hi to everybody. So, how is everybody doing? You enjoying the sunny weather? You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey Tracy, thanks for joining us. What does Joanne say?
Hello, John.
So what have you all been up to? So what have we been up to today? What have you done?
Well, we at least upload you're at the start of uploading a video today, hopefully tomorrow.
I hope so, yes.
Because we just filmed one a few minutes ago.
Oh, I tried to film a video, and the sun was like directly in my eyes constantly, and then the chickens were playing up, and then I wanted things, and then you were being
Yes, we're fine.
yeah. Hopefully we'll have a video tomorrow, but that will be for our Facebook group initially, and I'll come back to that in a bit. So don't be nervous. Hey you two, Homebird Farm says you're doing fine. That's good to know. I'm glad you're okay. Lovely to see you both. Thank goodness for our gardens in these strange times. Absolutely. I don't know what I would do if we couldn't grow at the moment. Luckily our allotment, our growing space, is literally like about 200 yards from our house, so we can go over there.
Hello, Green Raven.
But I know a lot of people with their allotments have to travel to them, and therefore they feel like they can't go. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are around those.
I'm doing
but
fine, thank you.
who are you talking to? Oh, see, I'm talking to the camera, Rue's talking to the comments, so yeah, we're very lucky in the fact that we have our growing spaces at home, and our vegetable plots are just down the road, so we can just walk there as part of our daily exercise. Is everyone doing okay in lockdown? I know the times are really strange at the moment, aren't they? You're not enjoying it, are you?
Well, at least we get to put a rainbow.
Pardon? You can say that a bit louder.
Well, at least we get to put up rainbows.
Rainbows.
Because if you put up a rainbow already, then that's really good. Because, you know.
Yeah, we're enjoying painting rainbows and viewing rainbows as we walk around, aren't we? Yeah. Your daughter's really grown up. You have grown up, haven't you? Yeah, she's still only 8, but she is over my shoulder and on Beardy Dude's shoulder now. So she's not stopping growing, and I'm not happy about that. She needs to get shorter and be ickle.
Then I won't be able
The weather
to go
has
on
been
the camera.
lovely the past few days. It really has, hasn't it? And you've been enjoying the sunshine and doing your allotment, Joe. That's good to know. Hello from Maryland, US. That's Laura.
Hello.
In America. How are you doing, Laura, in America? How's everything going over there? Homebird Farm says, how are you doing, Rue?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. She's doing good. Growing things gives us hope. It really does. It's that kind of, we plant something now and we invest something in a promise of the future. And I kind of am an old hippie that way. I believe that, you know, nurturing something like a plant it teaches us patience for a start, and it is like an investment in the promise of tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my phone, did that pause? My phone, sorry, are we back? Sorry. My phone is telling me that I have 20% battery, but it was on 100 and it's on charge. So I need to get a new charger. It's been really playing up. So, yeah. Planting seeds is an investment in tomorrow, and it's kind of thing that we can plant these seeds now, and then they will come into fruition after all this madness has ended. So we're into that, aren't we? Yeah. We believe that things will get better. So. Nice weather in Belgium, that's good to know. You got your third polytunnel up. Third? Wow, that's impressive. What size are they? You're working 3 days a week in the English shop, so it's not total lockdown. Are you there? My phone is really playing up. Give me 1 second. You talk 1 second while I try to fix this. Are you talking? Hopefully that's worked a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. So your third polytunnel.
Hello.
Little bit of peace. Hi, Linz. How are you doing up there in Scotland? Laura Greenraven says she's fortunate to not be working, but that could change, and not mind a little time at home. Do you know? Can I just say that I thought?
Oh,
I mean,
no, the ground is quite dry here as well.
She's reading comments ahead of me. You're way ahead of me. So, I've heard so many things about people saying, "Oh yeah, we're in lockdown, and I've got all this time. If your house isn't spotless at the end of lockdown, then what have you been doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I've been, you know, growing all the things and planting all the things and educating my children, looking after the chickens and this and that."
We have a question.
I know, but I actually feel more busy than ever, to be honest. I don't feel like I've had that quiet time, so it's lovely that you have. And I think if you could, I will come to it in a moment. I feel like if you can take that time to yourself, you absolutely should. You should take that peace time. Hang on 1 moment, I'm going to go back up. One of your chickens on your Facebook page, she was speckled. Is that the one with the Biggest Little Farm DVD? If so, that she is is it Milford Bantam? Peking Bantam. If it is not her and it's the one with the beard, she is a Russian Orloff Bantam. So Pop Pop is a Russian Orloff, and Pepper, who was the one with the Biggest Little Farm photograph, she is a Peking Bantam Milford. Yeah. So yes, I'm back, Willowgrave. I'm back. Having to do a lot of watering here as the ground is so dry. Yes, our ground is dry too. We're having cracking now after so much time with lots and lots and lots of rain.
Mummy, we have a question.
I am working down the list.
Can
we
just answer the question?
We will answer the question in a second. So after so much time with lots and lots of rain, now we have the opposite, and it's really dry. And whilst I am really enjoying it, a little bit of rain would be good, because we've got lots of cracks in the ground. I think it doesn't help that we've got really clay-based ground. So yeah. Just the 3-metre ones from Aldi. Oh, I see. But that's still good growing space, isn't it? To have 3 of those. Just anchor them down well. That's all I can say. Right. When should I sow my feverfew? Am I too late? I think basically now, March, April, May, I think is the best time to sow feverfew. And again in say September, October, autumn time, which is when they naturally, if you follow nature, the flowers will die back in autumn time and they'll produce their seed and then sow them naturally. You may do better with the feverfew. What I found is, rather than doing them in pots, I put them, just like sprinkle them on the ground there and let them to grow. I find that does better.
Cool that you have a really long garden. We only have smallest garden in the world.
Never, Lynn's, my little bit of peace. You've never seen so many people walk past the house at the moment. I will say that we live like we're the last house before the countryside, aren't we? So it's not really busy out here, but we have had a lot more people than usual walking around. And
We
people,
have another question.
what moments? We have like a private driveway, and at the moment we're finding that a lot of people are like crossing over the road and then walking down our driveway to try and get to the canal. And I swear I'm going to make a photo, a sign or something to just say, just keep out, like private drive. Do not come down here. I don't want people walking down our drive at the moment. And looking outside now, there's loads of people. And the canal, there is like, I've never seen so many people walking down the canal. If anyone knows UK towpaths, they're only like about 2-3 foot wide and then a bit of grass either side. There's no way you can social distance if you're walking down these canal paths. And it is inundated with cyclists, people dog walking, stopping for chats. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, sorry, that was a little bit of a rant, wasn't it?
I can't even keep count of what she grows, really, so I don't really know if we have grown it.
Okay, one moment.
Howdy!
I've been working on the back garden more than the allotment, and I've started on the decoration. Home decorations or garden decorations? I think a lot of people are focusing a lot more on garden plots rather than just allotments or say somewhere off site at the moment, aren't they? I know that I've actually put more effort in, and I've dug up the front lawn too so that we can have some extra food space.
Be right back.
So Bristol veggie beds. Good luck with that. Please do share it. Okay, we have a very long garden. You're very lucky. Like Ruth said, our back garden is actually north facing, and our side garden is basically a chicken yard. And then the front garden I tend not to do much with because people walk past and I don't like being outside when people can see me. So yeah. What's the best channel to check the weather? I'm looking to find if there's likely to be any more frost. I just use the Met Office, to be honest. I do. I also search on just Google for like month ahead predictions.
She uses the Met Office a lot.
I do. I'm constantly checking the weather, aren't I?
Yeah.
But then I have different apps on my phone. I have the standard weather app, and I compare that to the Met Office. And if you're using the Met Office app, don't just go by like the predicted temperature. Go for the feels like temperature, because it's the feels like, which is the air chill, and that's what will get your plants if you need to worry. But I don't use anything particular. I just try and be very aware, and I check it several times a day because it does change all the time. So, have I ever grown lovage? I did once grow lovage when I lived in our first house with me and Beardy did. So it's before you were born, darling. And I wasn't very good at it. I grew it in the shade, and it didn't do very well. So I can't really offer any advice on that, sorry.
Okay.
Peter, gardener's plot, or gardener's plot as I call you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I love your new hair, by the way. And I love how you did your moustache, like not both curly up, but like one up, one down. That was fantastic. You're in the middle of a street down a cycle path. Ah, that will explain things, Linz. Have you had to go to the supermarkets much, Jazz, or can you get deliveries from Willow Grove? We haven't had any deliveries. We're not going to the supermarket much at all. I'm really grateful.
I haven't really heard of it, really.
You having your own conversation?
Yes.
Okay, you carry on. We are very lucky because I feel like my pantry development was kind of a preempting of what's going on. Obviously, I'm not like psychic or things, but I'm glad that we did our pantry. And from then, I've always been like, when we go shopping, I've always been like buying a few extra just to store away in the pantry. And I got some like food grade buckets from our free cycle group, and I would fill those with flour and fill those with rice and things like that. And I found that when this happened, we were pretty much okay. What we have to worry about is fresh food. Don't touch what? I'm not allowed to touch.
I'm charging, my lady.
I'm not allowed to touch anything. Fresh foods and animal food. That's what we're worried about. to be honest. We stocked up. That was the one thing that we panic brought was cat food and chicken food. You finished.
Let me
Peter's
read the
finished.
comments.
I will. Peter's finished tidying the shed and just a bit of rubbish to move, and the garden is finished. I think that's the thing at the moment is we have a lot of things because we've done a lot of sorting out. We have some things that can't be recycled or repurposed that need to go to the tip, and that's closed. So we've got all that piling up at the moment. So when that opens, we'll be able to get things moving a bit more as well. You're making lots of veg beds in the back garden, Linz. That's good to hear. Pat says hi. Hi Pat, how are you? You use Dark Skies, Linz. Is that the weather app? Yes.
Hello.
Yes. You got some lovage seeds, and you're going to give them a go, Georgia.
What is a
Lovage is like a herb that kind of tastes a bit like celery. It's got that kind of a nice. It's kind of a cross between celery and fennel. You want to try fennel, don't you? If I showed you a picture of it, you would remember. Yes, you wanted to try fennel. So it's very, very nice. But did it. Hey, Josh from the City Stead is here. Josh from America is here.
Hello.
How are you doing, Josh? Pat says she's loving the sunny days and she's busy on the allotment. Thank goodness. This sun is absolutely lovely at the moment. I think we all really needed it to pick up our spirits. What have you got? I'm moving down. I'm moving down.
I want to read the first comments that come up.
Love the sunny days. I am trying. You want to read what, darling? Sorry, I'm just.
down to the first one.
That's where we are.
Oh.
There. See, we're there.
Chicken feed and cat food as well.
Pete says that
well.
Peter, you stocked up on pet food too. That was the one thing we was going to the supermarket at the start of all this, but you know when everyone started panic buying and there was all that like the toilet roll shortages and the
I was going
pasta.
to get chicken food, but you know we're actually getting cat food from the shop, so we're fine with cat food at the moment right now.
Whilst everyone else was panic buying, we was going around and like stocking up on animal foods. We thought, well, we've got a chest freezer, we've got our pantry, we can look after ourselves in some way. But I was worried about my animals. I didn't want them to go hungry, and I would see people with like trolleys full of like pasta and rice and all of that stuff, all pre-made food, and like nobody had any animal food in there, and that really worried me. But as a nation of pet lovers, I was like, what is everyone feeding their animals? It was just, yeah, so that's what I worried about. Hey, Lil Cat 85, nice to have you here. Do you have a pile of rubbish? Homebird Farm, yes, chicken and cat food is a worry. Now we did, our local feed store does actually have like you order over the phone and then you pull up and they give you a designated parking spot number, and then you can go up and they will bring the food up.
This is a
Zoopla. Not sure. Zooplus. Oh, Peter buys from Zoo Plus anyway. I don't know, I've never tried Zoo Plus. We just have a local farmer store. That's where you get our stuff from. And they bring their stuff out to the car, and you're not allowed to get out the car until they've left. Then you load your car and then they come and get the trolley. That's how we do it. So, you purchased a lovage plant that grew well, Laura.
Your first ever chicken set seems so exciting. They're really little chillers though. John.
Oh, Joe, you're getting chickens? What kind are you getting? Do you know what they are? I don't even know what store sell chicken food. What's the best food? How old are they? That's the key thing. So you've got your chick crumb.
You need some chick crumb.
If they're 8 weeks and younger.
Yeah, and you shouldn't feed the chickens corn in the winter or summer.
So if they are younger than 8 weeks, then you want to give them chick crumb. Then from there, start mixing in some growers pellets, because the pellets are a little bit bigger and they may be a bit reluctant to eat them. So you can start mixing them in from about 8 weeks.
Well, I'm not sure if we go through. Yes, growing vegetables at the moment.
And then from about 16 to 18 weeks, you start them on layers pellets. So it really depends on what kind of age they are. It depends on what kind of food they need to eat.
Oh, just chicks. Do you know what colour they will be when they all grow up, or do you know? 'Cause
Do we grow fruit?
No, we don't.
We grow strawberries, raspberries, gooseberries, blueberries, blackberries, red currants, apples, cherries, rhubarb. So yes, we do grow some fruit.
A fruit isn't a rhubarb, that's a vegetable.
No, rhubarb is rhubarb technically a vegetable because it doesn't have seeds in it? Are you being super clever here? Anyway. So there'll be chicks but not sure what breed. Oh, okay. Are they auto-sexed at that age, or you just getting chicks you don't know?
Apple cider and a chick.
Mine are on a seed grade and pellet mix,
I'm
Peter. We just feed straight
I have an idea.
layers pellets. We don't have a grain mix unless it's winter, because it helps them hold a bit of a body fat, but I don't know. We just feed layers pellets. I don't know about a seed grain pellet mix. Yes, apple cider vinegar in the chicks' water is fantastic, but you don't need to do it every single day. I think it's like a week on and 3 weeks off from each month. I think it is, and that helps with their gut tract and things like that. Oh dear, seems like we've got a chicken on the way. And also there's things like fresh herbs like oregano and garlic in their water and things like that will all help them. So all the animals say hi Peter. So has anyone got any questions for us about what we've been up to? Because we've been away for quite a while, haven't we? Yeah. You got 2 Brahma cross eggs. About that. That's exciting. Our friend has some Brahmas. I can't ever pronounce it, I'm sorry. And they are beautiful, beautiful chickens.
This is a Russian Arla.
Yeah, they can't see her.
Oh.
This is Pop Pock. You've seen Pop Pock is broody. And Pop Pock is not happy with the world at all at the moment, are you? You're not happy with the world? No. Go on, Baba. Down you go. So,
no, come back! Come back! Come back here!
What did you do at the plot today?
We didn't go to the plot at all today.
I haven't been to the plot today.
Well, I have to plan to go to the plot tomorrow, to be honest.
I was meant to go to the plot today, but you know, my stupid head thing, I didn't get to the plot today. I wanted to, but I didn't. So, yeah. Hey, Katie May, how are you doing? Katie May is a beautiful human being. I mean, you're all beautiful human beings, obviously, but Katie May we absolutely adore, don't we?
Well, it's quite a big room. As long as how many chickens you have, you need, like, if you have, like, 5 chickens, you need, like, a quite big and a small, medium room for them.
Okay.
But
that's a good description.
Yeah, and also if you have chicks, you need to basically put them under heat. Put them in a box probably, and put like a heat radio on. Probably get some chick feed as well, is it?
She knows her stuff. So in the UK we have guidelines of about, I think it's 2 square meters per bird in a run. So you've got your coop. You need to think how many chickens are going to sleep in there, and then your run is what you need to really, really worry about. So you need to make sure that the run is fox proofed and enclosed, and in there you need about 2 square meters per bird. The reason you need a big run is because should you get locked down to such as because there's something like avian flu, or if they're going to be in there every day and you're not going to free range them, then they do need that space that they can mingle around, because if you cram too many into one space, they will fight, they will rip each other apart. And I don't know if you know, but chickens are cannibals. They like blood, they see the slightest bit of blood and then will go for each other, won't they? It's not pretty, it's really not. So you need the run as big as possible, and you need it like kind of fox proofed. So that's the biggest space that you need.
Yeah, some days chicken
How much space? That's what I just answered. How much space do you need to keep chickens?
No.
And bantams, you can get away with about half that space. Brahma rooster is in the bedroom recovering from fox attack. That's sad. How is he? Is it more shock recovery or is it injury recovery going on?
Because if there was
Willow
a
says,
shock...
hey, Pop Pock. Lumpy Pop Pock's
We're
broody.
keeping Pop Pock here for a moment.
You're going to have to wait for a while, Lindsay. That's a shame. Oh, we love you too, Katie. Have to go. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for popping on.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Pag. Not seen you in ages. It's good to see you on here. Oh, you miss having our kids that look so damn cute. You're cute, aren't you?
Mm.
Yeah? Thank you for your informative answers. If you've got any more questions, do let us know. So, the reason we've been away for quite a while is this darn lurgy thing that's going around at the moment. Beardy Doo did get it, as far as we know.
But only 4 bits at least.
Yeah,
He's
because
recovered.
it wasn't super... it wasn't major. Then they didn't test him.
Do you want to talk to
So,
some people?
you want to talk, Pop Pop? And so we were in isolation for ages, and you know, since then the country went on lockdown, so we've just been protecting ourselves and been doing lots of different projects in the house and the front garden. And actually, when we film a video at the plot next, you are going to hopefully be amazed at what difference we've made. We've actually done a lot of different things there now. So yeah, so you're having internet issues for some reason.
Oh, thank you, Beth.
It isn't showing any buffering here. If anyone's having any problems, let us know. Keep safe and healthy. Thank you, Pag. Now, I think we're actually going to head off now because this is our first live...
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
So this is our first live with, in like 2 years. I've been really nervous about doing this. So thank you for being here with us,
Why
guys.
did it have to be so short?
Huh?
Why did it have to be so short?
Because Mommy's stressing. I just wanted to say, if you are not a member of our Facebook group, Alternative Smallholding, then there is something new going on over there, and we are doing what I should just tell you as is a community food project. Sorry, what? And if you are part of that group and you know what's going on, then you will know that we will be filming some videos and putting them in that group first, and then they'll be released on YouTube a little while later. So if you want to know what our community food project is about, then please head over to our Facebook group, and if you want some exclusive videos, then please join us there. And good live. I don't know about that, Josh. What do we do with our spare produce? Do we preserve them? We currently preserve. We either freeze or can in what we do in the UK for them, in terms of canning. And we make sauces, and we do like batch meals and then freeze the meals, and we pickle a lot. I love pickles. Pickles are my thing. I'm really sad because I've totally run out of pickled onions and pickled beetroot from last year, so that's not good. Not happy with that at all. But this year we will be doing our community food project and giving things away. So, like I said, if you want to know more about that and what we're doing, then head over to our Facebook group for more info on that and exclusive videos. So, I think we're gonna go because. Because I'm feeling a bit like and I want to thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all soon. Yeah, you want to say bye? Say bye. Give a thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. Bye.
Make her cover me.
Bye.
See ya.